I'm here with a number 5 pencil and some images from our little mission yesterday into the workroom to take some pictures. This is the first picture when we entered into the room. This is of the shelf and my toolbox under there. And just going to start with the robot in the middle of the room, or in the middle of the paper. I'll have it facing a little bit of a direction like that. So that's my first position. And when I look at the picture, it looks like I'm pretty close to that. Maybe 20 centimeters. And so we'll draw that toolbox like that size. And I'm gonna label it toolbox. Okay, so the next move is a left turn. So the robot moved this way. And now we're looking probably, I'm pretty sure that's a 45-degree turn. And it looks like, though, we're looking almost straight on to the window back there. And there's a chair and a desk. And it looks like we're looking almost all the way across the room. So there's a window, the desk is maybe like this, the chair is maybe like that, and looks like there's a trash can right there. And I know that this little guy right here is another Roomba, and a box. And I think the Roomba is under the desk. I think the Roomba's right there, and the box is kind of like right there. So as you can see, this is just a very quick sketch, but we'll try to be as accurate as we can using the images. Okay, so now we're looking this direction, and it looks pretty straight on to the wall. And I see some cinder block. I see maybe a table on top of that, and over here a bookcase with some stuff on it and some trash. Maybe something like there. There is the wall, and okay, if I'm looking, it's really pretty close. There's a cinder block. And there's the shelf. Okay. And all this stuff, it's always good to label. Trash. This one is a Roomba. This one is just a box. This is a file box. And chair. Cinder block. And here's a bookshelf. Next one is, we actually move forward a little bit more. So we're here, and then we move probably to about right there. Probably the same move, 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters. I could do all these in different colors, I could create some sort of standardization, which is, everything in blue indicates a move of the robot, or in this color blue, light blue. And 100 centimeters, 100 centimeters. And I could even add turns here, and then add in here, this was 45 degrees. And now we're up closer. We see that bottle a little bit better. We see the cinder block even closer. Now we see something kind of weird here. And it's on top of the cinder block thing. What is it? Figure this out. And we're turned 45 more degrees. and now we're facing this direction. And we see some more cinder block, the rest of that bookshelf, and another chair, a different kind of a chair. It doesn't have wheels. So the bookshelf is finished. The bookshelf is finished there, and cinder block. And the chair is like chair. Okay. Now, and we turn 45 more degrees, which is that way, and I don't know if that's the same chair. It is not, because there's stuff behind that, and there's a different set of things. So, and the other chair is probably right here, right next to it, and we just right outside of our viewfinder for the camera. And then there's another rolling chair. We're just going to put it there, which, you know, that would actually put this angle more like right there, because it's looking between the two chairs. Okay, next. And now we're looking back at the toolbox. I recognize that. And we're looking at, this is the door we came in, and in the bookshelf. So we're looking probably that way, and there's an open door there, and an opening. And this is a wall. I guess I could have drawn in that wall. And that wall is something like this. See, that right there is the door. Here's the baseboard, and it's turning into something else here. So we know the door is about to start. It's something like that. Maybe these are smashed together a little bit more than... This is the back of the chair, back of the chair. This is a rolling chair. This is the door. Open. And I know that down here is the kitchen, because I work here. You can see more things. This is interesting. This is the first time we've seen the shelf. And as you can see, this is the shelf where I keep the other robots that are not finished, or, you know, getting parts changed or something like that. And there's a little bucket under there. There's another small view of side of that red toolbox. Look now at this one. At that other door, which we didn't get last time going around. That would be looking at it this way, this direction, somehow. So okay, now we know that we're looking right at the corner of the box here on this one. Because we see the corner of the box here, and the Roomba, and the trash can. And if we kind of look through there, we see that that's a really good estimate, I think, of where our robot is facing in this picture. Okay, then we move, and it's probably 45 degrees, so that's 90, something like that. And we see the end of the table, a little bit to the right of our viewer. And then we see a door, which would be yeah, the door is like on this, right behind that cinder block. Door. And then there's a room back there. And see if we can use this map to create a path through the room, and we'll verify if the things are there or not there, and see if we can tell what has changed. Always also date your